Hey guys, Hollis and Adam here. And one of the questions I've been getting a lot is when I'm talking about height over bore and offset, kind of what am I talking about? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot as if we're running the Eleanor drill, the 1-inch circle on the head, and I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So in this case, I'm using a first focal plane 1-8X, the primary arms, and if I wanna hit the 1-inch circle, I've actually gotta aim way over it, because as you can see here, if this is where the bullet is impacting, is in line with the suppressor, my eyesight is up here. So I've got to compensate for that difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot two different dots. There's going to be a dot we're actually aiming at, which is the bottom circle, orange circle, and then the dot above it is where we're actually going to aim the rifle to hit that one. So first things first, let's go ahead and shoot the bottom dot and just see what that hit over bore looks like. And we're at 5 yards, which is the Eleanor drill. So let's go ahead and aim at that bottom dot. All right, so you guys can see how much lower it hit, and I've roughly measured out what it would look like where I have to actually aim. So now let's aim at the top dot, even though we're trying to hit the bottom one. So we just hit that dead center. I measured out pretty good with that spray paint. That's how far that offset is. So if you're at this distance at 5 yards, and my gun's sighted for 50 yards, because I use 50 and 200 for most of what I do with 3-gun, that's where I've actually got to aim to hit where I want to. So if I were aiming at the person's, right here at the face, I'm actually hitting the plate or whatever they have down in here, depending where I'm at and where I'm moving at. More importantly, if they're laying down or if the target's laying down, I may be hitting a curb or something else, or hitting a car, part of the car. However you want to imagine your scenario, you're not hitting your intended target though. So one of those things to remember is that offset and what that does for you and what it looks like. That's an important thing to remember. So guys, as you're doing this and you're picking which optic to use and everything else you want to do, make sure you remember that and keep that in mind as you do it.